Greetings, everyone. Well, the set is finally complete. Yes, now I can feel fat and sassy whenever the heck I want, and for hours and hours at a time. I am, of course, talking about Roseanne on DVD. As you know, I picked up a few seasons over the past little while. Well, the set is finally complete. All 9 seasons. We're going to take a look at the entire collection as put out by Mill Creek Entertainment. There is also a complete series set in addition to the season sets. We'll talk a little bit about that as well. All this and a whole lot more today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Alrighty, well, let's just dive right in. There's no other way to say it other than I now have all 9 seasons of Roseanne. Yeah, one thing I'm a little bit OCD-ly disappointed about is how after season 2 they decided to do a different spine design. But at least they kept it consistent for the remaining 7 seasons. But come on, you couldn't do the same thing for seasons 1 and 2 that you did for all the others? Like, why didn't you do it this way for all of them? Or this way for all of them? I don't know, just little nitpicky things. So, let's take a look at the whole thing in all its glory here. So we got season 9, season 8, season 7. This is going to be tricky. Season 6. Oh, good catch. Alright, that's not going to work. We're not going to have room for all of them. Season 5. Season 4. Season 3. Season 2. And I guess it was season 1 in the middle. There we go. Ta-da! The entire saga of Roseanne. I'm not even sure how many episodes it is. Yeah, it's around 220 something episodes. It's a lot anyway. I know most of the seasons are actually 25 episodes. Like these ones are all 25. This one was 24. This one's 23. And I don't recall off the top of my head how many of those ones. Anyway, this many episodes. There you go. That's how many episodes there are. I'll just find out later and put it in as a caption. Alrighty, so let's take a look at all 9 sets. Shall we just do a real quick look at them? So here we have season 1, of course, which you've seen before. Did a video about this a while ago. And all the sets are, each one of the sets is a 3-disc set, and they're all like this, where they basically just the paper sleeves like that, and each individual disc lists the episodes and or special features that are on it right on the disc art itself. So whatever disc you've got in your hand, you can just look at the disc label and see exactly what's on it. So that's really nice and handy. So the season 1 set has a lot of bonus features, actually. We've got an interview with John Goodman, a blooper reel, Roseanne on Roseanne, so it's an interview with Roseanne, featurette, and a season 1 highlight reel. So that's pretty good. As far as I know, most if not all of the extras are direct carryovers from the original Anchor Bay releases, and they've just duplicated them there. As far as I'm aware, nothing's missing. It's all here. The only difference is you're not paying collector's prices for these. These are actually really affordable. So most of these sets don't go for more than $10 a piece. I've seen them go for as low as $5 or $6 if you happen to catch them on sale. So really affordable. I mean, you get a lot of hours of entertainment in any one of these season sets for peanuts compared to what the old sets used to cost. So season 2, got it there, and there. And then in terms of special features here, we've got a candid interview with John Goodman, so it's another interview with John Goodman. Best of Season 2 highlights, Wacky Jackie featurette, sort of Jackie's craziest moments, and John Goodman's original audition. That's pretty cool. So you get to see how he got the role of Dan. And Season 3, here we go. I think there might be a few of these I haven't actually shown you guys yet. I can't remember where I was in the updates, but that's okay. We'll make up for that now. So season 3, we've got 25 episodes, and we have The Sister That Never Leaves, I Was a Teenaged Becky, and The Best of Season 3. So there you go. So we got those. And then Season 4, quite nice. I really like the I actually kind of like the covers on here. The nice little montages of images and stuff. It's quite a nice mix. Again, 25 episodes. They also start listing the guest stars on here as well. On a lot of them, like season 3, you got Tom Arnold, Ned Beatty, Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Garrett, Judy Gold, Allison Hannigan, Tobey Maguire, Martin Mull, Estelle Parsons, and Shelley Winters. And then we got some new co-stars. And well, actually, they started listing the co-stars in season 4. You got Tom Arnold, Martin Mull, Bonnie Bramlett, Sarah Bernhardt, and Natalie West. Special guest stars for season 4. You got George Clooney, although George Clooney had been in some of the previous seasons as well. Bob Hope, Gina Malone, Wayne Newton, David Crosby, Neil Patrick Harris, Estelle Parsons, and Rick Dees. Pretty cool. And then bonus features, you got Life Imitating Art, Life Imitating Roseanne, interviews with Lisa Goranson and Michael Fishman, video commentary on Trick Me Up, Trick Me Down, and Thanksgiving 1991. Yeah, the one Roseanne volume I want to pick up is they actually put out a single disc release of all 8 of the Halloween episodes they did. It'd be great to just have that as a compilation, have all those episodes together, because Roseanne was one of those sitcoms that did some of the best Halloween specials ever. They really did. They did great Halloween episodes every year. So the complete 5th season. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Got David and Darlene on there. Very cool. He's, of course, in Big Bang Theory now. I didn't even realize that was him for the longest time. I was like, oh my God, that's David. Somebody pointed it out to me. I was like, holy crap, you're right. So bonus features, we got 25 episodes on here again. Guest stars, we got Loretta Lynn, Morgan Fairchild, Bill Mayer, Ed Begley Jr., Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Joan Collins, and Chris Farley. Wow, Joseph Gordon-Levitt must be like 3 years old in this. Didn't I say that? I said that the last time I talked about this, didn't I? And a bunch of you chewed me out for it. No, he would have been a little older than that. But it would have been around the same time that he did the Dark Shadows revival. So he's still pretty young. He's still a kid. Bonus feature, Roseanne answers the fans' top questions, and there's a video commentary. It doesn't specify what episode the video commentary is on, so surprise wherever it happens to be. Alrighty, and then season 6, here we go. So we have Other Becky. Yeah, I know, some people were annoyed that they changed Becky's, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. Sometimes you can't always assume that everything's going to be... Maybe Becky's a Time Lord. That's what it is. Becky's a Time Lord. Just got to work the Doctor Who reference in there. So, so here we have another 25 episodes, and then we have special performances by guest stars Michael O'Keefe, Sandra Bernhard, Mariel Hemingway, Vicki Lawrence, Florence Henderson, and Fabio. Yes, good old Fabio, the bronze blonde god of romance covers. And then we got season 7. Season 7. Oh, and I noticed my season 7 case got a little crunched in the mail, but that's okay. We won't tell anybody. So another 25 episodes. Let's see. We got. Sorry, there's a big paragraph of things. It doesn't look like there's any special features on this one. But we do have notable guest stars include Sharon Stone, Ellen DeGeneres, Danny Masterson, and Tracy Lords. In the season finale, a tribute is made to Sherwood Schwartz. In uncredited appearances, the end of the episode has Gilligan's Island cast members playing Roseanne characters. These include Don Wells, Bob Denver, Tina Louise, and Russell Johnson, as well as Sherwood Schwartz. Also, Isabel Sanford, Allie Mills, Barbara Billingsley, June Lockhart, and Pat Crowley star as themselves. That sounds freaking awesome, especially as someone who grew up with Gilligan's Island and a lot of the even older sitcoms. Great stuff. So then we have season 8. Keeps going and going. So here we got guest stars Fred Willard, Ed McMahon, John Popper with Blues Traveler, Pat Harrington Jr., Jenna Elfman, Shecky Green, Norm Crosby, June Lockhart, the cast of Stomp. Wow, you remember Stomp? I remember Stomp. It was kind of like, it was before Riverdance. It was another kind of dance group thing. It was really impressive, as I recall. Eric Dane and Tony Curtis, and we got some bonus features this time. We didn't have any bonus features last time, did we? No bonus features last time. So here we got some bonus features. We got a candid interview with Roseanne, working class actress, and 3 optional video commentaries with Roseanne and Michael Fishman. That's pretty cool. Again, they don't tell you what episodes, but I'm sure they tell you in the menus when they have the video commentary. Then we have the final season. Needless to say, a lot of guest stars in this season, because this was intended to be the last season. They were basically canceling themselves and going out with a bang. I've not seen the final season yet, so this is going to be a surprise to me. I do know how it ends, though. It's kind of unavoidable to know how it ends, and I know the ending was very controversial. But whatever. I mean, let's face it, as much as you may not like the ending, the journey. Come on, it's all about the journey, and the journey with Roseanne is a good one. There's a reason why it's one of the all-time great sitcoms. So let's just quickly wrap up here. So notable guest stars include George Clooney, Jerry Springer, Steven Seagal, Ed Asner, Jim Varney, Tammy Faye Baker, Dina Merrill as Doris, Joanna Lumley, Jennifer Saunders. This is around the time when Absolutely Fabulous was becoming a big international hit, so it's great that they're in it. Ariana Huffington, Marlo Thomas, James Brolin, Debbie Reynolds, Rainer Hahn, Hugh Hefner, Milton Berle, Robin Leach, Todd Oldham, Tony Robbins, and Kathleen Sullivan. Wow, that is like everybody who was anybody in the early 90s. That's freaking awesome. So, yeah, a lot of people criticize the ending and such, but as I say, I mean, I think it's more about the journey, and I think in a lot of ways, Roseanne has remained relevant as far as, you know, the potential audience that it speaks to. I mean, this is about a working class family just trying to make ends meet and get the bills paid and stuff like that. And, you know, in the harsh economic climate that we're in right now, what better way to laugh at the lives we have these days than with a sitcom like this that basically takes a look at that and just shows it as it is, you know, and allows us the freedom to laugh about it. And I think that's great. I mean, I've always enjoyed Roseanne, but I've found that, you know, as I've gotten older and sort of, you know, trying to deal with my own family issues and just life issues and whatnot, a lot of the humor in it has become a lot more relevant to me. I mean, it doesn't matter that it's set in the late 80s, early 90s. It's very timeless in terms of its subject matter. I mean, obviously there are, you know, fashion things and whatnot, and, you know, the guest stars and such that date it, but in terms of just the core elements, I think it will remain relevant for a very long time. I think the same can be said for a lot of the classic sitcoms. When you go back and watch, you know, I Love Lucy and The Honeymooners and stuff like that, you see elements in them that still remain relevant today. Just the basic core elements, not necessarily the society that they live in or the world that they live in, because it's obviously changed in 50 years. But I think that Roseanne can definitely be lumped in with that type of timeless comedy, because everybody can relate to some degree. I mean, this was originally the comedy for the working class, and the working class didn't really have a comedy to call their own. You know, something that, you know, spoke to them. And I think that's why a lot of people didn't like the last season, because the last season, of course, is when they win the lottery, and it changes the whole dynamic of the show. And I have seen a little bit of it. And, you know, the thing that I think appealed to people the most was that for the first 8 seasons, they were just regular folks trying to get by. And then after they won the lottery, it changed. But I mean, I can kind of see why they did that. They wanted it to have a happy ending or whatever, and, well, not that it really does, but won't give anything away. But, I don't know, they wanted to have some light at the end of the tunnel, I guess, as it were, for the characters. I don't know, it's hard to say. It was a controversial decision, maybe not the best way to end it, but I don't know. It's hard to say. I enjoy the journey. and I will continue to enjoy the journey for many years to come. Now, I should mention, I did mention at the top of the episode that there is also a complete series set, and it looks like this. There you go. If you're looking to save some money and some shelf space, you might want to just go for the complete series set. Now, in terms of the on-disc content, it's a straight-up repackage of all the discs from the season sets. So you're not losing anything, you're not missing anything, you're not getting anything extra. The only difference is the packaging. So, yeah. So as I say, I mean, typically these season sets go for about $10 each. So you're looking at about $90 to get all 9. But, I mean, if you happen to find them on sale for, say, $5 each, then it's $45 for the 9 seasons. The season set I've seen in stores for about $50, but chances are you can find it for even less than that if you shop around a little bit. But I mean, still, all told, $50 for 9 seasons worth of a sitcom, that's a pretty good deal. I mean, you're getting a lot of entertainment. I mean, it's 27 discs. That's a huge collection of stuff, and you're getting a lot of hours of entertainment there. I mean, well over 200 episodes of one of the greatest sitcoms in history. Alrighty, Roseanne, complete at last. Complete at last. Next up, I got to finish up Third Rock from the Sun, which also just had its final few seasons come out, and I'd definitely like to get the rest of those because that's another great comedy. Alrighty, that is it from me to you for now. So until next time, thanks for watching, and sayonara.